So I ordered these 2 wallpapers. They're peel and stick. I got both of them because I couldn't decide which one I wanted. This one is a floral print. This one is textured, so I think it's supposed to feel like fabric. I couldn't decide which one I want, and I like both, so I got both. I'm covering the front of the buffets with a pattern. It's either going to be this one or this one. I haven't decided what I want on my backdrops. I mean, not on my backdrop. I haven't decided what I wanted on the backsplash in the kitchen yet. So I got both to play around with, which I might want. And now that I'm looking at it in person, I don't think I'm going to want the textured fabric looking one as the kitchen backsplash. I think I'm going to use the floral pattern on the backsplash. Either way, it's temporary. And then I think I'm going to go with this textured one for the faces of the buffets. So I'm just going to go through these boxes and find the door fronts. And I'm going to cover the door fronts in the peel and stick before I assemble them, so it'll be easier to attach it that way. So I knew that this gray one was textured, but I didn't know that this floral kind was textured as well. I'm really just trying to make an executive decision on what I'm going to put on the backsplash in the kitchen. Oh, this is beautiful. See, because I'm doing gray in the kitchen, but I want to incorporate different patterns and textures so that it's just not just flat gray everywhere. So like the table is kind of grayish wood grain, and the curtains are going to be some sort of gray but with a pattern. I think I want to do this one, and then if I decide to switch it up later, I can do that. So whenever I'm assembling something, I like to lay out all the parts. Take everything out of the package and just display everything in like an assembly line. So it'll be easy, because a lot of the times I'm doing this stuff by myself. That says G. Okay, they're both for G. A lot of times I'm doing this stuff by myself. By choice though, because I like to do this stuff by myself, so that way I know it comes out exactly how I want it. Let me just figure this out. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me build this anyway. And I think I'm just going to come back once I have it assembled. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 12:15 p.m.
12:15. So let me see how long it takes me to build just the one. I have to be out of the door at 1 o'clock though, because I gotta make some runs. So let me see if I can get this done by 1 o'clock. So I wanted to show you this part because in building furniture period, I always wonder why it don't sit flush. So you have to put these little things in here, right? But you know, when you put the things in there, it don't always like sit flush. Watch this one sit flush. Okay, boom. So you can't see, but there's a gap right here, right? This one is all the way down. But the reason why there's a gap is because you have to turn this one till it lays flush. Let me see if I can get you closer. Here, yes, okay, so see that gap? You gotta put your little screwdriver in here, right? And you gotta turn it till it goes flush. You gotta turn it back and then turn it right to tighten it. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 1:14 p.m.
1:14, so almost 1:15. So that means it took me a whole hour to do one because I got slowed up because I kept putting the legs on wrong. But the doors are soft closed doors. I like that. And I am so happy I chose this floral pattern because it keeps it light, but it still gives it a little bit of, you know, a little something. I will say that I don't like the gap here or the gap here. The whole point of me getting, you know, a buffet was so that I can keep my glasses in here and keep them from getting too dusty over time, like if I forget to clean them or whatever. But I'm just gonna have to make do and have to make sure that I still get in there and dust them. I probably won't have to dust them as often as if they were just sitting on a shelf, but these are mainly going to store like all of my pretty wine glasses and my like my mugs and probably like my, I can't think of the word, my pictures. So my pretty pictures and my wine glasses are going to go in these. So, and like all of my decorative plates and stuff. So got one done. I have to go do a few errands and then I will come back later and show you after I build the other one and put them where they're going to go and set it all up. So I finished both of them. They won't be together like this. One of the doors I accidentally screwed it in just a little bit like too flush with the bottom. So when it goes to close, it does hang up a little bit. I can fix that by just unscrewing it, adjusting it a little bit more and closing it again. But see, it just did right that time, so it may just need a minute to get adjusted. Yeah, so it's closing better, but that's a me error. I'm going to put them in the kitchen and they'll be separated, but that does look really good together. If you did want to use it as just like one buffet, you can do it that way too, but I'm going to separate mine because my dining room table is pretty big, so I'm going to put one on each side. But I'm losing daylight, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to film that today. I may come back in the morning after I stock them up and stuff.